All right, so this next game I've got is called Endzone. I'm doing it for Ultimate Frisbee, but you could play it with netball or any sport where there's like throwing and catching. You could even just do it with a tennis ball. So I usually have 2 end zones. I usually try to use the basketball court if I can, but you can do this with cones as well. So there'd be one end zone up this area. Okay, and I usually use the center line to divide games. So you might have 2 games going at once, and if you can get a student to umpire one side, that's usually pretty helpful so you can get more people involved. So the way it works is, it starts off with one person in the end zone for each team. Then the rest of the players that are on the field, so say there's 3 on the circles and 3 on the X's team. You might get each side to rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first. So whoever wins, they might start with the disc. So if they start with the disc, I might rub this one out actually. So they need to start down the opposite end. So say X's are starting, they might be here. And this X person has to start from this end, and they have to pass the Frisbee, in this case, on the full and try to find one of their teammates. So this X might lead over here, and this X might lead forward here. Once they get it towards the end, so this person might come up and they catch it, and then this person might get it. Say if this X throws to the end zone person and they catch it, they join them. So they would come off the field, bye-bye, and they join up here. And you'll notice now, okay, because of the numbers, it's actually going to be harder for the X team because they've only got 2 on the field, whereas the O's have 3, okay? And whether they catch it or not, then the O team is going to start with the Frisbee back at this end, and they have to try and throw, working their way over to this person in the end zone. Now, if a catch isn't completed at any time, even if the opposition drops it, it goes to the other team. So say this O person throws it and the X person knocks it to the ground or it doesn't get caught, X gets possession wherever it lands, and they get to start trying to throw the Frisbee to get the end. And the game finishes when you only have 1 person left on the field because they can't pass to anyone else, okay? So this is basically your scoreboard. So in this instance, because we have 4 players for each team, if X got 3 people up on the end zone, they would be the winners because there's only 1 X person left if we erase this person, okay? And they would become the winners, and then you'd stop and start the game again, and you might have a different person starting in the end zone, or you could switch ends as well. So that's my game of End Zone for Ultimate Frisbee, and you can play it with other sports. I hope you enjoy it.